Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 2. In the last episode, we began the 4th warp room, completing Digging It, Hanging Out, and Totally Fly, not in that order. And Totally Fly being level 27, which is the last of the 2 secret levels in the game. In this episode, we're going to be heading right into Road to Ruin once again, but this time entering it from the secret entrance in order to finally close the book on this level for good by getting all the boxes. Now, if I recall, this section is not that difficult compared to most optional sections in the game. The only section I can see that's rather stupid is this, because you will break all these boxes willy-nilly, and there's going to be a TNT box right in the middle of it. I'm glad I remembered. Otherwise, I would have just taken a life unintentionally, and it would have been a sad time. But I feel like they would have done that because there were so many boxes there. So just keep that in mind when you're going through here. That can be quite annoying if you're trying to get all the boxes and you're like, oh, there's so many boxes here, let's just break them all and not even care. Well, that's gonna kill you, so don't do that. But other than that, we've already seen this level before, nothing really new. The only thing that will be new that we haven't shown off is the bonus section, because we skipped on it because we didn't get all the boxes in the level at the time. We weren't going for that. But now that we are going for all the boxes, we're going to be heading to that bonus section. But we're not taking the death platform because there are no boxes on the death platform. And of course I took damage, which is kind of stupid, but hey, what can you do? And look at that, we have 75 lives right now. This game has way too many lives and way too many Wumper Fruits that I can even handle right now. So many Wumper Fruits. If I actually took the time to collect every single Wumper Fruit I've ever came across, I guarantee you we would have a lot more lives. But that just shows how many lives you can get easily in this game by just collecting Wumper Fruits. There are boxes that give you 1-ups most of the time, which I don't even think is necessary because you can get way more than enough Wumper Fruits to get a life. But I digress. We're here in the bonus section. This, I guess you could say, gimmick of the bonus section is just hit these gray exclamation point boxes and activate their switches in order to make a path appear. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. There was that one up right in the middle there. And yeah, I think that box was floating in midair too, which is cool. But overall, not that difficult. We completed it pretty easily. And yeah, we should be on the road to getting all of the boxes in this level. There's really not much left. Just have to get through this one final section when this platform takes us back. We can not die by fire or anything else, and we should be good to go to get all the boxes. I'm going to collect all the Wumper Fruit just so we can get another life. 77 lives is a ton of lives. I'm not even going to exaggerate. This game is pretty forgiving in its way of life. Oh my god! Did you see that, guys? I almost died. Oh my goodness, I saved myself so hard right there. I can't even believe it. Oh, that gave me almost a heart attack. That made my heart drop so fast. I thought I was going to go through that entire level without dying, and I did. But I thought I was going to die right before the end. And I would have been the saddest person in the history of people to exist on this planet. I would have been that sad. I mean, I could be sad about worse things. But anyways, here we are back in the 4th warp room, and it is time to enter what I believe the most difficult level in the game, right here. Cold Hard Crash. This level is cold, this level is hard, and we're playing Crash Bandicoot, so I guess it only makes sense for this level to be hard. There are quite a few things that makes this level stupid. And I mean really stupid, and I'll get more into that when we get further into the level. This level is going to take quite a bit of time to finish. The level itself is hard, and only because there is a death platform. And just having that death platform isn't enough to make it hard. I mean, it is difficult. However, there are boxes on this death platform, so if you're trying to get all the boxes, you need to take this death platform in order to do so. Which, I mean, if you're going for 100%, I guess it doesn't really matter because you have to go that way anyway, because there is a gem at the end of the death platform section. So, I mean, I guess you would have had to go there anyway. But, to my knowledge, I believe you have to take the death platform twice. Yeah, that's not an exaggeration. I'll get more into that when we get there, and I'll explain more about it in a little bit. I do want to mention, though, that this level has a record for being the most amount of boxes in this game at 155. This level also has the record for the most amount of boxes to obtain in the trilogy It also has a record for the most amount of boxes to be collected in the series. That is right, this game has the most amount of boxes to get in the entire series. You need 155 boxes to get every box in this level. And they make this jerk move right here. There's a box on top of that bounty block. So you really couldn't even see that, even if you wanted to. If you missed that, well, good luck. Because at that point, you would have been screwed to get all the boxes. And it would have not been a fun time for you trying to figure that out. If there's one thing I can say about the Crash games, is that I get nightmares because I'm always feeling like I'm missing one box. And I don't want to get to the end of this level and realize that I have 154 out of 155 boxes in order to get them to make the gem appear. If I had missed one box, I would have cried so much. This level overall just takes way too much time. But we have invincibility, which is really nice to have. I'm really trying to be careful here because I want to get to the end of this with the death platform right here. That's excellent. Alright, here we go. We're going to take the death platform. Now, this death platform is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. You will see off the bat that there are a ton of nitro boxes. That's not why this is dumb. You see this one box here? You know where the switch to break that box is to make that box show up? It's at the end of this death platform stage. So you know what that means? That means you have to go through all of this mess, get all the boxes on the way, of course, and you have to go back. You have to go backwards, and then you can get that one box. As you can see, you can't even go backwards until you hit a gray exclamation point block. But if you have invincibility, I guess this isn't too bad. The backtracking certainly won't be as difficult if we take this. Now, if you fall down there, you're going to screw yourself out of getting all the boxes. You don't want to get that gem just yet. I know, I'm missing on gem. Oh my goodness, I am missing a gem right now. But don't you fret, because we will be taking this death platform again. We need to go back and enter the death platform the way we came, because there are some boxes on the way to another section of the level. And if we went all the way down and got that gem, we would be missing on some boxes. And we can't get all the boxes if we miss boxes, which is completely crazy, right? But there we go, we got 82 lives. Now also, it is possible to slip and go fast enough to where you just simply fall off and get that gem accidentally, and then you screw yourself out of getting all the boxes. That is entirely possible. It has happened quite a few times. That's why I make sure to note that you can fall and not get all the boxes. But now that we have done that, we cannot, under any circumstances, die on the way to the next checkpoint. Because if we do, well, that means we're going to have to do all of that again. And who wants to do that again? Not me. So I'm going to be extremely careful here going through the rest of this, or else I'm going to be really sad and probably cry if I die. So I'm just going to take my sweet time. I'm going to take the sweetest of times I've ever taken in my life trying to get through this. Because with enough momentum, you can just accidentally fall and just kill yourself, and it's just not a good time. So we'll kill him. Are we close to the checkpoint? I really don't know. But, ooh, there's the checkpoint. We're safe. We're in the clear, guys. We have completed, well, we haven't completed the level yet. We still got a ways to go. But I was like, oh yeah, we're good to go, right? No, we're not completely done yet. Yeah, if you press square or triangle, you can see how many boxes you've collected so far. So I'm hoping we'll be good. I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, we're gonna have to come back to that death platform and get that gem anyway. So it's just dumb that we have to. And also, this is stupid. There is a box behind these nitros. Yeah, that's also stupid. But it's there. This game is completely insane. Also, I want to get enough momentum so that way I can just slide past this mess. Not that challenging, but hey, it can prove to give you problems. And if you come down here, there's the checkpoint. Now, if you take the death platform and you get that gem we passed, this is where it would have taken you. And you know what would have sucked about that? Like I said, you couldn't get all those boxes back in the other section. So, whew, wow, I'm surprised that penguin hit the normal box and didn't break any of the TNTs. That's insane. But I'm hoping to goodness gracious that we have gotten all the boxes in this level. I'm really hoping that we have done so, because I'm scared to mittens that we didn't. So, and rightfully so. This level has so many boxes in it, and I'm just really scared that I might have missed one somewhere. I'm hoping that's not the case. So, we'll just keep going. Everything seems to check out so far, but otherwise, I guess we'll find out when we get to the end, right? We'll find out if we got all the boxes or not. Yes! For the love of everything in the world that exists, yes! Thank you! Thank you! Oh, I can cry happy now. We have obtained every box in Cold Hard Crash on the first try! That's unbelievable, and I can't believe I did that. That's really insane. But there we go. We have done it, guys. However, we're jumping right back into Cold Hard Crash, and we're gonna get that one gem we missed from the death platform. Okay, so we made it to the end. Here is the gem. I will show off a little bit of that stage of me doing that because I actually died on the way to getting to the death platform, but for some reason it still counted as me going through the level without dying because the death platform was there when I made it to that point. But I died before I reached it, so I don't know why that happened. But that was crazy. I had to do all that without the invincibility like I had before. But you know what? I think we're going to show off the rest of this level again because, I don't know. I didn't plan on getting through more of this game in this episode, to be honest, because I thought this level was going to take me a lot more time. And we only have 2 more levels and the boss fight before we're done with this warp room. So I figured we're going to save those 2 levels and the boss for next time, because I'm sure they're not going to be as difficult as Cold Hard Crash was. So I think next time on Crash Bandicoot 2, we're going to be finishing the last 2 levels of the warp room, Ruination, and Behaving, which is a stupid level, and then face the boss of the 4th warp room. That sounds like a pretty good time to me, don't you think? So, with that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for some more Crash Bandicoot 2. See you guys then.